as a player, I'm sure it was emotional for you going back to Denver. You had a huge game. Um, you can only imagine after 20 years, a guy spent in one place, right?
Hmm.
Now that you're his teammate, not that you don't try harder because you try hard every week, but you guys have a kind of an extra understanding about what this game, this day will mean to your quarterback.
Yeah, I have an understanding for it and of it. I want to make sure we get the job done. Like I want to win every game, but especially this one because of Tom being there for a while and now he down here and it's just something about when you're leaving home and then you want to come back there and let them know that they made a mistake and I want to and then him beating every team in the NFL. Want to be a part of that too and whatever we could do to help him get that win, we're gonna do it.
Was it emotional? I mean, you had a huge game in Denver. Was it? What is it about going to it? Not that they made, there's this feeling of they let me walk out of here, right?
Hmm.
So there's that. But you're going to see people, equipment guys. You're going to see teammates. You're going to see fans, people that you know.
Yeah.
What's that like pregame? When does that shut off for you?
So it felt like a normal game all the way up until arriving at the stadium. That's when I felt like some different emotions, and it felt good to be back, seeing a couple of the old guys, some of my friends back there, and it's like I said it leading up to the game. It's gonna be another game for me, a normal game, but I didn't account for just the emotions that happened once I got to the stadium. But it was an amazing feeling to come out there, perform, and I held nothing against Denver. I don't think it was no way they could have kept us anyway.
Right.
But it was just a great feeling to come out there and perform the way that I did. Even though I don't think I played the best game, but numbers wise, I had some good numbers.
Tony Dungy actually said something very similar when he returned to play here in 2003 after the Bucs won the Super Bowl and the year after
Hmm.
they let him go. So when those emotions suddenly do come, when you said all week, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to get all wrapped up in nostalgia, when they do like start flooding back to you and you're going to the visitor tunnel, like how do you turn that off or how do you compartmentalize that to be able to focus on the task at hand?
So you just use it honestly, like them, like dang, it feel weird going to the visitor locker room, and I'm like, man, they kind of broke up my good thing I had going here, so I use it as some motivation because I like just bought my home out there, but it ended up still being a blessing to come down here and win another Super Bowl. But it's just that comfort zone I had there, they broke that up and made me have to leave out and grow and expand my comfort zone, which is always good. But I just used it for motivation, all the emotions I had, and ended up working out.
Do you sense the guys, I know what kind of been asked it already, but do you sense the guys around here maybe want it even more just because, like, I mean, but when you guys talk about Tom, like, even in just a year's time, like, just seems like you adore him and you're very protective of him and you respect him so much and his legacy. You want to do right by him, especially in a place that he cultivated all this championship, right?
Yeah, it's guys. I know too many people don't say. I know like BA say the media making it a bigger game because of what's happening, but we treat every game the same, so we don't really talk about it too much. But I know I'm having an extra chip on my shoulder to make sure Tom and Gronk, AB was there for a little while, make sure they all get this win. But especially Tom because the 20 or 19 years there, 18 years there, yeah.
You get a huge record on the line, 68 yards away from the NFL's all-time, passing yardage record.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
what
he
a,
needs.
yeah, that's a great night to do that on as well. So pretty sure that record will be broken. But yeah, so I'm all on board of helping him secure his legacy even more.
Shaq, for this pass rush as a whole, to have 3 sacks in 3 games,
Mhm.
what do you guys need to do differently? What has to change to get the production you want up front there?
We just gotta win, bring the mentality that no matter what we doing, we stunting, chip blocks, one-on-ones. We just gotta win when we get our opportunities. I haven't been winning enough, and I've been working on it in practice, making sure I get back to where I need to be at. But it's just gotta win. Just keep winning. Sometimes you win on a 3-step drop, you won't get there, but you just gotta keep winning because they will hold the ball, and when they do hold the ball, we gotta be there. But it shouldn't be well, it won't be a 1 sack game for us ever again. We're going to have more than 1 sack every game from here on out.
Most of the time you guys feast on young quarterbacks. You got a chance this week against a new young quarterback. What's the outlook when you see that guy back there?
I'm most definitely ready to take advantage of a young quarterback because they usually are a little slower with their reads, hold the ball a little longer, trying to make a play. But Mac Jones has actually been pretty good at getting the ball to the check down and getting the ball out of his hands. So it's going to still be a little challenge to get to him because of the scheme he run and his wits as a quarterback, being as young. But I love playing rookie quarterbacks. I'm looking forward to us as a defense having a great week.
Teams have abandoned the run. They're not even trying to run, right? And they're throwing everything. You got stack formations. It's all screens. It's all perimeter stuff. So it's coming out fast. So what do you have to do to get them out of that? In other words, as a team, to make sure that doesn't work and then make it play a little more honest for you.
Yeah, we just got to make the tackles. We can't be missing tackles. Have great pursuit to the ball. We be in position a lot of times, and we miss tackles sometimes. And when we do read the screen, myself in general got to turn around and chase it and stop, like trying to get in a throwing lane because he's not going to throw it to me. He's going to throw it to his guys. So I just got to get down the line, chase it down, and because the way the teams are playing is a little frustrating, especially for pass rushes. But we going to get it together and make the plays that need to be made so that we could be able to have long third downs and we could feast and get at the quarterback.
You might not have JPP again. What does that kind of mean to this defense? Not to have him out there, and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka stepped up last week, and what did you see out of him in his performance?
So not having JPP, his energy out there, his leadership, we missed it last week. But my coach in general, Foot, he pointed it out to us. We didn't have no energy on the field, so we know we got to bring that on our own energy. We can't rely on one guy to bring it. Everybody got to come out there ready to go and ready to play. And Joe, he did a good job out there this last week. He's going to keep growing, keep getting better, and you see in I could say it in practice, day in and day out. I know he's going to have, if not this game, one of these games he's going to have a breakout game. But I would bet. I won't bet because I can't bet, but if I could bet, I bet that it would be a lot of plays made by Joe this week.
Do you take him aside and kind of go over tape that you watch of the game and say, hey, you did this here, you could do this differently on this play? And is that something that you've done as a veteran of the game and obviously being, Shaq Barrett, that you?
Yeah, I retired that name. I'm just Shaq Barrett until I get more. I got to get double digits for that. I got to earn that back. But we usually get it done in our position meetings. Our coach for to bring something up or we'll see something. We'll just talk it out in there, show him how the way he did it, like great rush on that one. But if it was something that we thought he could have did a little different, we'd tell him try to place your hand a little different so you can have more power, or try to do it on a different step. So we do talk about it in the meeting room. It's not personally us two watching film together, but us as a position group.